Good morning, guys. This is a really quick one, I think, today because we've got the CPI and you don't really want to watch a long video. So it's basically 29 people versus the one person buying. So it's 29 bears versus the one bull, which is absolutely bonkers. Technicals are quite strong, and so we saw the VIX. It did rally a little bit, but then so did the S&P. So it's a little bit strange. It was a bit broken there. It should have been inversely correlating. And the difference from last week is that they've added quite a lot of short positions on France 40, added short on the DAX and UK 100, and they've gone really long on dollar Swiss. But I think we're probably a little bit too skewed there now. You wouldn't really want to be entering extremes. It's 20 SSI, so there's 20 people long versus the one bear on that. So we're getting a bit crazy on that particular pair. So I'll be careful with the dollar Swiss. QDB scores, we can see GU, NU, AU. So these are risky currencies. So this is indicating risk on today. Look at the performance on the day. So that's fine. It's green up here. We're green. Red down here. We could be a little bit more red, perhaps on like CAD Swiss maybe. Euro Swiss could be a bit more negative, and Euro Kiwi as well. So risk on by looking at the QDB scores. So the robot did okay. We just sort of eked out a little bit of profit overnight, and our current positions is that we've got some risk on trades which matches the QDB scores. So we're looking to sell dollars today. We've got the CPI, so hopefully we'll get out before that event and we'll make some nice profits. So we're basically positioned for risk on our robot, and so we can look at the indices and gold. Just make it a quick one today, don't want to waffle too long. So they're really selling it now, so that's a bit bonkers. So this is likely going to be a phony candle. However, the CPI could be a legit risk event, and we could be legit risk off, okay, because it's going to impact the big picture. The CPI is a huge risk event in terms of Fed policy, and so it might be we'll have a little breather potentially. We are incredibly skewed though, yeah, this would be less shorts, I think. No, they're adding short, aren't they? Yeah, they are selling, so they're selling this. So we'll have to wait and see. They might get momentarily paid, right? S&P, we did chop a lot on price action. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now we've broken this range now, and there's that doji I keep mentioning on the crossover, right? So there's a doji candle. That's a decent setup with the crossover, and you'd have done really well, really well from that move. Less shorts, I think, unless of course they're going long up here, but no one in their right mind would be buying up here. I think they'd be getting out. The bears are getting exhausted, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see. We'll have to see if this continues higher, and if it does, it just tells us the bears had to leave the casino, and they just got absolutely destroyed. DAX, look at that. It's a very strong trend. It's incredibly strong, right? So by selling this, you'd be fighting that trend, okay? Less short, I think. Like I say, with the US 30, I don't know if they'd be going long. They might do, but I doubt it. This is less short, so this is them getting blown up, okay? Which is what we wanted to see. We needed this. We needed the bears to give up, and it looks like capitulation up here at 16,860. They're probably thinking 17,000, which is what I was thinking yesterday, and then that'll break them, and that's probably what's scaring them, is that big round number. And this is them getting blown up, okay? So I'll just do a screenshot of this and I'll post that into the DAX channel. So that's an interesting development on DAX. And gold. And so we're going to come down to the SLC, which we know is going to be around about there. But I'll populate the SLC in Discord. So I think probably going to raid stops. And I know there's one at 1997 from yesterday, so that could be around there still. So probably down to take stops, and then probably up to take the stops, and then we can maybe chop and stuff. Might be a decent buy opportunity coming up, because we're buying at the big picture, and the got data was quite bullish as well. So this could be a nice buy up after the stop loss cluster. And then that's today's video. So keep it nice, short and sweet, and I'll speak to you guys soon.